You have come to the Circle of Magi, seeking the help of the mages. Unfortunately, the circle is in a state of chaos. The Templars have locked the tower, and you have been sent in to investigate. You have escaped the Fade, but the tower is still in dire straits. Can't hear the music at all. Yeah, I lowered it quite a bit. I'm again paranoid about muted VODs. I will raise it a little bit, see how that goes. The music is really lovely. Oh, that's just Wynn turning herself into a bit of a rock statue there. It's all good. There's some squelchy sounds as well. Okay, we'll lift up to 4, see how that goes. Keep the sound effects at 5 because the battle is ridiculously loud. It's rather like films. How about that? Can you hear the music now? It's very quiet for me as well. I wonder... Bear with me. If I just grab that. There we go. Okay. We will move on anyway. If it's really rubbish, I'll come back to it. So, we are, the circle's seen better days. Lots of death and blobbiness of an abominable thing. Yeah. Well, the music stopped now, so. Very tiny amount of music. Oh, alright. I'll raise it up again. Okay, we'll go up to 5. Now it's the same as the sound effect, so we'll see how it goes. Right. Sorry, I'm trying to collect myself. It's not going very well. Here is our main character, our Dalish elf rogue, who's dual-wielding blades rather ridiculously. Using one hand on a longsword is kind of ridiculous. We have Alistair with his funny helmet that doesn't really blend in. We're a bit of a mishmash. He has a longsword as well, which he's dealing one-handed with. Not a very good fantasy trope here, guys. We have Sten, who's found himself some Templar armour. He is wielding a greatsword, two-handed, very wise. And we have Wynn at the back with her lovely outfit and her very bad... I was about to say helmet that time. I'm getting hats and helmets confused. She is our healer. I'm going to sneeze. That's a great way to sound. It looks like we've got some level ups. Excellent. Okay, sorry, I had to sneeze, and apparently that meant I had to focus on Wynn at the time.
All set.
Okay, so we got some level ups, and then we've got to deal with this fellow. This praying guy in some kind of light trap. So let's do the level ups. Oh, it's everybody else has a level up. Well, that's just rude, isn't it? Okay, Alistair. What does Alistair go for? As a Templar, he does do some a certain type of magic. What do we want him to bump up? He seems to be strong, but not particularly healthy. His constitution is quite low. He's not our tank, so we'll put 1 in strength because that's what he seems to like. And we'll put 1 in constitution because he falls down a lot. We're keeping cunning low just for immersion reasons. RP reasons, that sort of thing. And we're not going to bump up magic until he starts using some of his Templar skills. We haven't managed to get any yet. Maybe he needs higher magic. Okay, yeah, okay, we're going to give him 1 higher magic and see how that goes. I'm pretty casual about, you know, all the leveling up and stuff. This is supposed to be a very relaxed kind of channel in general. We see how that goes. Okay, we've got 2 options in Warrior. We've still got nothing in Templar. We have to wait till he's level 9 for that. And we've got 1 in Weapon and Shield. I think, is that one I wanted? No, we've got Shield Balance already. So we've got Shield Wall. Character's shield becomes nearly a fortress at the cost of reduced damage. We also have Taunt to increase their hostility towards him. That would be much better if he was a tank sort, and he's not. We've got Threaten. Draws enemies away from other allies. Yeah, it's not really what he does though. What about further down the chain? Bravery sounds good for Alistair. Yeah, bravery is good. I mean, we don't have to use these skills. We could just be using them on a stepping stone to further skills. Oh, talents, I do apologise. Bravery looks pretty good. Death blow sounds awesome in that sort of fighting sense. Yeah, or disengage and perfect striking. Powerful. I am going to go for the second row of warrior and save the top row for Sten, I think. So we're going to go with taunt and probably not use it. Okay, next is Sten himself. Our two-handed, very strong dude. Oh my goodness, everything's really, really tiring. I'm so sorry. Level up. I'm just hoping that the game will sweep me up and I will forget my physical foibles. So he's not tanking very hard either. He's massive. I thought he was supposed to be the tank. Okay, I'm going to put 2 in Constitution and 1 in Strength. This is ridiculous. Who's supposed to tank right now? Moving on. No specializations for Sten yet. He can get Bravery in the Warrior talents. He also wields two-handed, so he can have stunning blows, shattering blows, or two-handed strength. He's got quite a lot of active ones. If I look down here on the bottom left where his talents currently lie, activated 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's quite a lot to be going on with. 3 activated talents. Oh, damage bonus against golems and other constructs. Interesting. Two-handed strength is passive. It reduces the penalties of powerful swings. That's good. And we've got stunning blows. That's also passive. Critical hit offers a chance to stun. If they're not already stunned, well, yes, quite. But in the warrior one, we were going to think about bravery, another passive skill. +1 damage, +3 physical resistance, +3 mental resistance. That would be good right now. We're fighting blood mages and all. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for bravery. The warrior's unwavering courage, gaining +1 damage, +3 physical resistance, and +3 mental resistance, as well as a bonus to critical chance of +3.5% that increases by 0.5% for each enemy above 2 that the warrior is engaging. I'm a little concerned now because we like to read all the codexes, and it's going to be quite difficult in my current state, but we're going to give it a go. So, bravery for Sten. Congratulations, sir. Oh, did I miss a bit? He's still flashing at me. Missed something. Next. Oh, he had 2 talents to get. Lovely. Oh, it didn't take. Okay. Play. Okay, now it's taken. So now we do win. I want to level up. This is so mean. Our first level up with Win. She has a specialization already of Spirit Healer. What's that all about? Not all entities of the Fade are demonic. Many are benevolent entities consisting of life energy, which can be called upon to mend flesh and heal disease. Spirit Healers focus on channeling the energies granted by these spirits, making them indispensable members of a party of adventurers. I always wish I could have like 8 people coming with me and we'd just be a great team. That's just me. So we're going to bump up magic and willpower, of course. And I think for her, cunning seems the way to go. She's an intelligent lady. Yeah, she's supposed to be a bit older despite her smooth skin. Or she's younger than we think and she just has grey hair. But I'm going to go with cunning. Excuse me. Yeah. Next. So we have 1 spell. We could get the mage spell of Arcane Shield, a spirit healer spell of Revival, which sounds like definitely something we should go for. She has 2 in Primal on the stone category, so she's not really an attack mage, but that's what she has as a backup. Yeah, cunning is good. In the creation side of things, we could get Heroic Defense or move on to glyphs and weird green spells. I don't have a name for those. I think it's good. I want to follow their current trees because I kind of see it as this is what she was studying herself. So this is the way she wants to go. She's got nothing in spirit, nothing in entropy. Okay, yeah, this is pretty simple. I'm going to go for revival. The caster revives fallen party members in an area, raising them from unconsciousness and restoring, there's a sum, health. obviously we're going to get revival. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Yeah. Did it take? It did indeed. Now we'll check tactics, see if they've been included. Wynn is very good at combat tactics, so she's got many slots here. They are all full at the moment, which is a bit of a bugger. I want revive in there, unless I just... I'm probably going to notice if someone... Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, the cable of my headphones is really attacking my arm, and I'm trying to drink some tea. It's too hot. Yeah, as usual. Yeah, we're going to notice if someone passes out, and then we'll go to Wynn and revive them, unless it is Wynn, which would be awkward. Sten, what have you got? You've got Scrapper. That seems fair. And Alistair is a defender. Yeah, I just have to keep an eye on them. That'll be my job. I'll keep an eye on them for health. I'm not very good at that, but that's what we're going to do. Good. Sorted. And I will do a quick save, so we don't have to do that again, because I'll forget what I wanted to do. All right, let's talk to this guy. He's not dead, though.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
Aw. Good for you, dude. All right, I'm trying to get into Arathari's mindset. We've got Dalish Elf. Naturally wary of humans, but she's got a job to do with the Darkspawn. She is a Grey Warden. Okay, come on, we can be Arathari. I'm not going to have her state the obvious. That's just embarrassing. I don't have time to get into questions. I just want to see if he knows anything going forward. Not really bothered if he's all right just now. He's alive. That's all he's got going for him. I'll have to say the last one. I don't always like any of the selections, but you have to pick them, obviously. What's going on? Who are you?
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Ugh, enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game. You broke the others, but I will stay strong for my sake. For theirs. Filthy blood mages getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
Wow, he's impressive. What should we go with then? Yeah, I don't have time for it, but we'll see. It hasn't worked so well for me last time. Telling him he's safe is probably what the vision said to him, the illusions. Telling him we're not an illusion is probably what an illusion would say. I'll just ask, where are the other survivors?
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Uldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them. You don't know what they've become.
Okay, we might be able to get some information of what we're walking into. And you do?
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts.
If he starts
His
yelling.
hatred of mages is so intense. The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind.
He suffered pain and anguish like few have had to endure. That and his lust for revenge have confused the issue.
Do not presume to judge me, mage. I am thinking clearly, for perhaps the first time in my life.
It probably doesn't help that we're like talking over his head like that. I want to save everyone who can possibly be saved because we want to conscript them into the army for the Blight.
Are you really saving anyone by taking this risk? To ensure this horror is ended, to guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live, you must kill everyone up there.
Dude's gotten a little extreme. Have you also noticed how when he moves, his breastplate moves as if it's cloth? Every now and again it strains a bit. Just noticed that. Yeah, I cannot decide on that before seeing what's going on.
That is your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a grand cleric.
I've made my decision.
Make her turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
Oh, he's fine. He's in his little box. He'll be all right. Okay. I guess there's no point in going into stealth. I rather expect there's going to be a cinematic when we go through here. So good luck, everyone. Wait! Dog isn't with us. Do we really want to take Dog in there? Yeah. I mean, Dog is a war dog. Dog wants to help. Let's summon Dog. Hi, Dog. Hello. Dog, do you have a level up? Dog could level up. No. Oh, he's got 3 attributes. There we go. All right, Dog. You don't have any specializations. Ah, poor pupper. I think Dog should be kind of tanky as well. He's very, you know, bullish. He's not like a little nippy dog. But he seems to be going into strength and dexterity. Okay, one of those in one of each then. His cunning is very low. But his constitution is pretty low as well. I'd imagine his health would be higher than this. Yeah, I'm giving him more health. Protect Dog. Is that it, Dog? You don't have any skills and talents? Not yet? No. He's just got what he's got. Okay, good dog. Alright, let's do this. Gotta face Uldred. Guess that's him. Bald guy. Looks evil.
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
Oh. Oh, God. Very shaky cam. He's abominized him. That's not a real word. Oh, we just walked in. Great. Being casual about it, are we?
Ah, look what we have here.
Jesus.
An intruder. I bid you welcome. Care to join in our revels?
I thought we'd be a little bit more sneaky than just wander up. Okay, we've got to remember. I keep saying Uldred because that was his name, but he has been taken over by a demon. Just wearing Uldred's face. Not that Uldred was a particularly good guy, but a demon isn't really something we want to negotiate with. We're not sassy yet. It's taken some time. We're having some... we've had a lot of stresses on our plate, so we haven't got our sass at the moment. We don't know each other well enough to sass either. Not me and Uldred, just generally. I'll just leave. No, I'll just be going. I've given up. I don't think they were expecting us. They've just been hanging out here, turning mages. That seems not worth saying. Okay, I take it you're Uldred-ish.
Oh, very observant.
I only had 4 options, dude.
I'm quite impressed you're still alive.
Ah.
Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants. Oh, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. Honestly, I don't have much range with these options. A lot of them sound a bit hokey. I've got sass or stating the obvious or kind of cliched threat. In this one, I'm going to have to go with sass because it's the most intelligent answer at the moment. I'm sorry. Are you upset I killed your lackeys?
We needn't fixate on who killed whom. That doesn't help our relationship.
He's funny. Okay, we'll try and find out his dastardly plan, I guess. What are you trying to accomplish by torturing these people?
A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious. Isn't that right? Tell our friend how much happier you are now.
It is a beautiful gift you have given us.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become,
Why are we
Uldred.
talking about this?
Uldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift to win. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn.
Yeah, the problem is the person who's originally there is either gone or no longer in control, you know, completely dominated. So it's not like you're really developing, is it not, Uldred? Okay, we've got silly threat. Another silly threat. And some innocent, naive stuff. I'm going to say, I'm so glad. No, I'm glad so many of them stood up to you.
And what good did that do? I still won. I even have the first enchanter on my side, don't I, Irving?
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building an army. He will destroy the Templars, and...
You're a sly little fox, Irving, telling on me like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
Never!
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually, as will you.
That's all very dastardly. I don't know why we're having such a long conversation. We know why we're here. I guess this might be a little bit of Uldred left in the sense that he's fixated on Irving. Like that would be his great triumph, to turn Irving. So I guess it's a kind of melding, but yeah, I don't imagine the human has much say in the matter. That's a weird one. Have them serve me. Although, if they would fight the Darkspawn, yeah, I mean that's yeah. I'm gonna see what this does. I might freak out win in that. No, I think it is you who should serve me.
I serve no one. No, I have plans for you. Great plans. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I can do that. I can give you power and a new life.
Wow, 2 new lives in like 2 weeks or however long we've been on the road. That's quite a lot. Yeah, that doesn't sound very appealing to me.
I don't think your opinion matters. That is what I've decided, and that is what will be done. Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It
I
will
won't.
thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
Woo! What the? Okay, Uldred, where did you keep that under your robes? He's now some spiky, massive demon guy. What else have we got? We've got 3 abominations. Is that everything? Looks like 3 abominations, yes. And some mages lying on the floor who probably won't be able to help us. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Now we've got the Litany of Adrala down on our hotbar. I'd like Wynne to use it because it makes more sense. Okay, the question is, do we all pile on Uldred? Or do some of us go for Uldred and the others get rid of the ads? We'll split up for now and see how it goes. Some of us aren't, natural warriors, i.e. me. So I'm going to go for one of the abominations and do my classic dirt in the eyes. Yeah. We will have Sten go for Uldred and Wynne go for Uldred. She can punch him with her stone fist. Not a literal stone fist, that is a spell. And Alistair... either Alistair or Dog goes for Uldred as well. Whose constitution is higher? Alistair's constitution is 21. Okay, yeah, okay. Alistair, you go for Uldred. Whack him with your shield. Dog, go for one of the abominations. But start with your Dread Howl to try and stun as many as possible. Alright, go.
Speak.
That's an excellent howl. My dog's awesome. Stunned all of the bloody abominations. Okay, and now go for Uldred with your charge. I don't usually get to tell him what to do. He's already done it, usually. Alistair's shield pummeling. Sten's in there as well. And yes. Hang on, did I just send Dog the wrong way? Sorry, Dog. Let's continue. Kick him in the knee. Oh, she said to use the litany. Okay, where is it? Okay, Wynn's doing it. Boom. Did it work? Somebody resisted it, I think. Damn it. Well, we did our best. We've got to listen out for Wynne saying to use the litany. She knows what's best.
There is your weakness!
Okay, everyone pile on.
Uldred's trying something.
Uldred's trying something. Does that mean we need the litany again? Give it a go. I think we got it. We'll see. I will activate my dual striking ability. That gives me more power, even though I can't do any critical hits. Sten is taking a bit of a beating. Hold out, dude.
This should be...
Oh, shit, we're on fire.
Send this.
He's doing something to the mages. Yes, I see, Wynne, I see. Oh, the listener isn't ready. Shit. Damn. He's changing one of them. Okay, get in there, Sten. Use your... What should we use? That's a sustained ability, so we'll just go with the pommel strike, try and knock him down a bit. Alistair's using the shield pummel. Dog, what are you doing? You're just attacking in a general sort of fashion. We appreciate it, Dog. And I will do... Stabby stab. Oh, the listener's ready for me. I can do it. Okay, fair enough.
We'll never know what hit him.
Okay, I got it. Oh, he hit me. Damn it. That was pretty hardcore. I'm going to try and throw some dirt in his eyes, even though he's really high up. Alistair, how are you doing? Get a bit of that shield bash on the go. I don't think we've got any stamina left to nom on. No stamina, just health and lyrium. Wynne, I want you to stone fist again. Alright, continue. Ah, he's doing something again. Wynne, use the listening this time.
Weapons at the ready.
It's okay, he's okay. Stab. Kick him. Okay, is someone knocked down? No, there's just some abominations on the ground. Wynne needs some more lyrium. Okay, let's keep at it. Shit! It worked! Is it possible that Wynne isn't supposed to use the damn litany? That doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever, we'll just do it ourselves. I was just trying to be a bit RP about it. I'll go for the Desire Abomination.
Desperation is an ugly perfume.
Sorry, dude. I didn't understand. Ow! I forgot about the old explosion. Alright, he's down. Whew.
As you wish. This should be easy enough. Right.
Are we going to... We're not going to be able to pick anything up, are we? We've got heavy plate armor, Cinderfell bracers, and a greater health poultice. Yeah, we have to drop something. Okay, damn it. Time to have some tea. We did it though. Not surprising, we are playing on easy for story smoothing reasons. Got tea up my nose. I'm sorry. Ow. The tea has turned against me. I've just noticed there's a possible new longsword we could use. Planewalker's offensive. Damage is higher. Critical chance is higher. Armor penetration is higher. What about the buffs? Armor penetration, melee critical chance, attack, electricity damage, improves blood magic. I guess that's for combat mages. What are they called? I'll remember in a minute. And spirit damage is not as good. I've got spirit damage on mine. I've got +1 strength, +2 attack. But damage is better, so we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. I don't like it. How does it look? It looks it looks basically the same, but looks infused with lyrium. Interesting. I don't want to trash that either, so it's not really giving us much to go on. What have I got here? Ice arrows, okay. Okay, anybody else use this stuff? Oh! Alistair can trade in his Warden's longsword for the Templar's longsword. Sorry, I coughed so hard I kind of slid backwards a bit, just realised. The damage is more... Yeah, okay, he gets my old sword, basically. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I mean, I don't want to destroy his old sword. I mean, that doesn't sound very, very like something he would do. I'd imagine a warrior gets attached to his sword. And it's got damage versus darkspawn. What are you carrying? You're carrying a crossbow, so you can't have the arrows. Okay, next, stun. You got a warden's longsword? No, you're a two-handed sort of dude. Can you carry the fire arrows for us? There you go. I know it's ridiculous, but it means they're not in the inventory slots so much. And finally, win. You still can't use either of these as staffs, which is a bit of a bugger. Okay, what else have we got? Is it time to get rid of the smuggler's armor? Dude, I don't want to. Okay, maybe. I don't like trashing anything, but needs must occasionally. You could use the Planewalker's protection, Alistair. It's a shield. As a Targe shield. He's currently using a kite shield of the Grey Wardens, which you kind of want him to keep because, you know, Grey Warden. But we want to go with what's best. Best defense, best attack. In this case, he can keep it, I think. The defense is better on his original shield. Oh, what about the Templar's shield? Is that better? Looks about the same. Not necessarily better. Havard's Aegis, that's a special item. Spell resistance and chance to avoid missile attacks instead of constitution and armor. No, we're not going to go with that. Alright, next. Planewalker's head. I don't know what a Planewalker is. Maybe it'll be in the codex. Okay, tea is finished. I just transfer a water glass over. Okay. Yeah, he's not really comfortable wearing all this Templar stuff because, you know, he's not a Templar. He doesn't really agree with the way the Ferelden's handle mages, although it's still way better than what Qunari do, as I recall. Just moving the fan a little bit. What have we got here then? Better armor and better buffs. It includes the buff that he's currently got on his temple helmet of +10 mental resistance. Also adds physical resistance, spell resistance, and -1% fatigue, so he can have a new helmet. There you go. Wow, that really doesn't go, but it does look fairly cool. He's got a little tail, ponytail. And can we destroy? We might destroy the Circle Templar helmet. Planewalker's hands, are they better than your current Templar's gauntlets? They look like they are. They can add spell power. Yeah, what's the name? Battle mage. That's the word I was looking for. These are obviously for battle mages because they're, or obviously Templars in this case, because they give buffs to magic things and willpower and spell power. But Alistair uses medium armor, not this heavy armor. Yeah, you can have these gloves. He's getting shinier as we speak. Planewalker's feet. Are they also better? Yep, they're better armor. They give +6 defense and again -1% fatigue. This is good stuff. Boots didn't look like they changed though. What about the Planewalker's carapace? Who did we take this stuff off? I wish I'd remembered. What have we got? Much better armor rating. 18.81 instead of 12.6. We've also got +3 magic. We've got boost to spell resistance, health regeneration in combat, spirit resistance, and -5% fatigue, which is very useful with this really heavy armor. So here you go, dude. Wow. What a monster. Look at that. He's like a big shiny rock. I like it. But of course he won't use the shield. He needs both his hands for his massive sword. Okay. What should we delete? We can delete the... I don't want to, but I'm going to. Destroy. I can do these things. What have we got here? The helmet or the gloves? The gloves, I think. Yes, big shiny rock. I do hate destroying stuff. And because we picked up a load of stuff, I'm just going to check on everybody else as well. Win, do you want Cinderfell braces? You're currently wearing my character's dad's old bracelets. So this will probably be better for you because they are for mages. Better armor. Also a boost to fire resistance and fire damage. So there you go. Can't see anything change on the hands, sadly. Apart from that, you could... I doubt she's going to want to wear Archon robes. She is a dedicated member of the Circle. Archon robes are for Tevinter. Plus, I worry they might be a bit revealing, and that's not really the way she rolls. They do have good boosts, buffs even. Defense, healing effects, spell power, health regeneration. No, I can't do it. I'm always going to lean on the side of the RP. What about the Libertarians, Cal? We're not a big fan of the Libertarians. They did side with Uldred. Yeah, we're not going to keep... No, we're not going to swap that over. Last but not least, we will get Dog. Check out his inventory. He has a possible new Cadiz. That's like a war paint for his type of dog. A Cadiz of the Lady of the Skies, +30 physical resistance. He's currently wearing Cadiz of the Courser, +2 dexterity. Oh, that's a difficult one. Physical resistance, I'd imagine that's helps you with not getting knocked down and such, but dexterity is helping you dodge. I'm going to think on that one. What about the Mabari war harness? He's currently just got a worn studded braid that is apparently invisible, but it does give +2 constitution. The Mabari war harness is +4 armor penetration and +8 armor. He's actually surprisingly low on constitution. I'm gonna hold off on those. I'm not 100%. Yeah. Okay. Now can we pick up the rest of the stuff? Anybody else? Did they all die? Come on, I saved some of them. Well, that's a bit shit. I totally saved some of them. I'm grumpy now. They took my saves away. I think I picked up some armor. Yeah, the heavy plate armor made of viridium. Oh, after all that, it's not even worth it. Doesn't have any buffs at all, and it's not as strong as Sten's current one. Well, thank you very much. Well, maybe that's for a greed lesson. Okay. I'm just going to quickly talk to Fenroot. Oh, don't pee on the corpses. Oh my god. Do you see anything interesting? Fenroot has brought to you a tattered old book. Some of the pages have been chewed. Thanks, Fenroot. New codex, a very chewed and moist book. And I want to get this blood off me. Oh, stop peeing everywhere. Dogs, man. Can you do something about this gory mess? Nom 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 nom. There, now I'm all clean, but slightly doggy. Alright, let's go and talk to first Enchanter Irving, who, miraculously, is the only one who survived. Sorry, that's some harsh sarcasm.
Maker, I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
Wow.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be
There's
able
4
to
of us,
repay.
dude, and a dog.
Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours.
Okay, did you see that detailing on Alistair's armor? Was quite something. Do I need to look around? Just in case. Maybe we missed a chest somewhere.
All right, but please hurry. Gregor should be informed of what happened here as soon as possible.
Okay, we need to hurry. Apparently. Just want to check. There could be looting opportunities we have no idea about.
Are you ready
Oops.
to leave yet?
I went the wrong way.
We should tell the Templars about
Damn it.
what went
Damn
on
it,
here.
darling. Leave me alone. Not yet. I went the wrong way.
Alright, but please hurry. Gregor should be informed of what happened here as soon as possible.
Although we did get to hear him say hurry again. That's always funny. A random bit of lyrium poking out. Sorry, dude. The game killed you, not me. No, looks like we've cleaned up alright. Let's go.
Are you ready to leave yet? We should tell the Templars about what went on here.
Yes, we should go now.
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
Yeah, they really need to get some lifts on the go. The Circle of Magi was formed by the Chantry to keep a watchful eye over the mages. According to the chant of light, magic is meant to serve man.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Uldred is dead.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
This is Cullen.
Of course
isn't it?
he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
I think it's Cullen. I think that's his name. I vaguely remember from the mage origin story. Oh, what does the Knight Commander think then?
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
I'm not going to say you owe me. That just comes off as a bit dickish. But, you know, we did this for a reason. It wasn't just out of the kindness of our hearts. What about the Darkspawn? I require aid.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
Oh, how nice. We're not going to get any Templars then. It would really help because they have dispel magic powers. I thought the Templars... Remember, Arathari, Dalish elf, doesn't know how the human world works. Also, I apologise if you can hear a kind of whirring sound. I've got the fan very close to me now. Yeah, I thought the Templars were in charge of the Circle.
The Templars guard and advise, but the first Enchanter has the last word in what happens in the Circle. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
He sounds pretty evil. Looks like they make a good partnership then. Can someone please straighten these paintings? It doesn't seem necessary that they should...
Here
Oops.
we are, the tower
I
in
didn't click it.
disarray. the circle nearly annihilated. Though it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
Oh, don't start that. It feels like, from what we saw, about 5 mages survived, unless there's a bunch hiding in the cellar. The Blight drove me here to seek aid.
The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn.
Damn straight.
I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
Okay. Yeah, there are a few mages left, but there's not much point in saying that. He can't conjure any up. And I'm not going to try and give him reasons to not join me. So I have your word.
You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
When we need you here, the Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
Sorry, I'm just making a note so I can tick things off of the factions we're trying to gather. We have just succeeded in gathering the Circle mages to our cause. Then we've got the Orzammar dwarves, the Dalish elves, and we also want to go by a Redcliffe to speak to Arl Aemon, who was the former king's uncle, in order to try to deal with this Loghain issue. Loghain betrayed the king and the Grey Wardens. He's put a price on our head. Just as he's not great. He has his reasons, but he seems to have lost his way, and we're going to need some political help. Apparently, anyway, my character is brave and good, which is lovely. And we like Wynne. Good outfit, healer. It's all Wynne. Totally didn't mean to pun there. I do apologise. Or, sorry. I'm not going to be mean. She respects her elders. Elders are important in the clan. I'm not sure I'd be honoured yet. We've just met her. We are appreciated. I don't think she should stay. I say, oh, this sounds a little ungrateful. You can come with me if you really want to.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden, but know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
Adorable. God, I'd like to rest a little bit, right? I understand. Till we meet again.
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
I'm trying to imagine a playthrough where you don't... Oh, achievement unlocked. Magic Sympathizer. Win approves. +7. Nice. Yeah, I mean, in the clan, we respect the mages. They are law keepers and such. And we have some codex to read. Yeah, I was just saying, I wonder what it's like to have a playthrough where maybe like with some intense RP about your character, you don't end up getting one of the factions on side. That could be interesting. Okay, we will read one codex and then we will try and do some trading. That's the wrong button right there. Good start, good start. Yep, we have completed the Circle quest. We've got some premium content, but we will look into that later. It's not that important. Codex, we've got options on creatures, characters, books and songs. Okay, what creatures do we look into? Pride Demon. Okay, lean into this. Quote, let me... Oh, it's not a quote, it's just somebody talking. Okay, Pride Demon. Let me explain what it is to face a Pride Demon, my friends. You may scoff and say that our talents exist only to face mages, but you will encounter demons often. They will be summoned by a Maleficar and bound to do his bidding, and while at times they will be forced into the possession of a host, they will also face you in their true form, a powerful opponent indeed. Do not underestimate it. Pride is powerful and intelligent, and there shouldn't be a comma there. When we have encountered one in its true form, its most common attacks are bolts of fire and ice. This is useful, see? We can see what they're going to use against us. Fire they will use to burn an opponent, and the magical flame will combust anything you wear, regardless of make. Sure. Ice they will use to freeze an opponent in place. Be cautious, for they enjoy employing this against warriors in particular. More than one group of Templars have made the mistake of attempting to overwhelm a pride demon and suffered the consequences, believe me. If you think that having the aid of other mages will assist you, you are wrong. Pride demons can render themselves immune to magic for short times and are adept at dispelling magic that is cast upon you, as much as we Templars are able to disrupt spells. Think on that for a moment, my friends. Be wary of how prideful you become, lest you find too much in common with such a fiend. Transcript of a lecture given by Verin, Templar Commander of Tantervale, 688 Steel. I'm actually going to write this down. This is quite some useful combat tactics information. So, Pride Demon wields fire and ice. What was the other thing it did? I've forgotten already. Immune to magic for a short time. Immune. And what was the last bit? Dispelling magic. Nice and useful. Okay. Now, should we do some trading or shall we go on to the next codex? We will see. No, we'll do some trading. The Quartermaster.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
No, sir. I need to sell my supplies. Let's trade. I like the bell sound. Right, we're going to sell our chastened flat blade. Sten doesn't need it. The Templar Knight's longsword. Yeah, I mean, we all got our stuff back, didn't we? Yeah. The Warden's longsword. Sorry, Alistair. We'll keep these special ones. I really feel we should give the staff of the first enchanter back. But apparently we don't have an option for that, so now it's all awkward. We'll sell the Templar Knight helmet made of white steel. Oh, wait, no. That one isn't one we can use at all. Oh, it's a human restriction. Kunari are not human, so he wouldn't be able to wear that anyway. Sten, that is. And nobody... Yeah, and Alistair doesn't wear heavy armour, so we will sell that. Circle Templar helmet. We don't need any more. Keeping my father's bracelets, because, you know, he's all dead and stuff, and she wouldn't sell those. Templar Knight boots we can sell. The Smuggler's armour. Circle Templar's armour. The heavy plate armour with no buffs. Part of me wants to keep the Planewalker's protection because it's a set, even though no one's going to be wearing the entire set. But look at that, 12 gold. Ooh. I'll think about it. Templar Knight's shield. We'll keep that. No one can use it just yet. I really need a stash, don't I? Regular Templar's shield. We'll sell that one. Keeping Havard's Aegis because it's a special item. I'm leaning towards selling the dark robe, but it's not ours, it's Morrigan's. We'll sell the Libertarian's. Shall we sell the Libertarian? I can't remember if Morrigan's got a derpy hat, so we'll keep it just in case. We haven't decided what to do with dog stuff. And then we've got a crystal, that's fine. We will sell the Apprentice's amulets because our two mages have amulets of their own already. Oh, I've gone back to old scrolls. We need to give out some of these gifts. I'm reluctant to do it because they're so OP. When you give a gift, it boosts the person's friendliness towards you so much that you kind of lose the lose the benefit of picking the right conversation options, you know, actually getting to know them. I shouldn't have bloody picked them up if I wanted to go that way, should I? I can't have them sitting in here. I can't remember whether there's a stash in Origins. I don't think there is. If anybody knows otherwise, please let me know. I will not consider that backseating. I am directly asking for my edification. Alright. Is there anything where I don't usually buy stuff? I will admit that. I like to loot. Anything special? They've got the Staff of the Magister Lord, but that's 161 gold, so that ain't happening. I think every shopkeeper has like a couple of special items that you can't get anywhere else, but I can never afford the bloody things. Oh hey, they're selling an actual Kunari infantry helm, but I don't think it's going to be as good as what Sten's wearing right now. Plus he's blending in now, isn't he? Oh, and a helmet of the Beresard, made out of dragon bone. Ooh, only 5 gold, but I can't compare. I can't remember what Sten's is. Requires 38 strength. He's not there yet. Ah, damn. Maybe I could come back later. Ooh, I could write them down. That's what I could do. And then we could come back in another time. Oh, there's so much stuff. Oh my goodness. That sounds like something I should do off stream though, doesn't it? Reinforced mage's cowl. Heavy wooden shield. Blah blah blah. Those don't seem special. Just having a bit of a scroll. Got a lot of stuff. Polar bracers. Cold resistance and damage. Pocketed searing bracers of fire resistance and fire damage. 14 gold for the helmet of the Beresard. I'm gonna write it down. Okay, special items. Starting a new list. The circle has helmet of the Beresard. It is about 14 gold and requires 38 strength. We should put the stats in as well. Otherwise we might come all this way and find out it's just not as good anyway. Just assumed it was. That would suck. We've got plus 10 physical resistance. A chance to avoid missile attacks. And mental resistance. Okay. What else have we got? That's the best, yeah, that's the best one there. What about weapons? We have awesome weapons. I don't think we have anything particularly special. Oh, the Staff of the Magister Lord. Sure, I'll write it down, but the likelihood of us being able to afford that. Staff of Magister Lord. 161 gold. Requires 40 magic. Oh, I feel rather peculiar. When I'm not completely focused on playing and stuff, it kind of comes back to me. Damage 720. And we've got a lot of buffs. We've got plus 6 willpower. We've got mana regen. Got a boost to spell power. This may come in handy, you never know. Boost to fire and spirit damage. And a knockback chance. What about the jewellery? We have Andruil's Blessing. Andruil is a goddess of the Dalish, so that's very interesting. Definitely something I'd want. 81, well, more like 82 gold. We've got about 41 at the moment. So, Andruil's Blessing. Wow, look at those buffs. It is technically a belt for about 82 gold, let's say. Doesn't require anything. +2 to all attributes. Blimey. We've got nature resistance boost. Mana regen, that's not so important for me. Stamina regen though. And physical resistance boost. And then we've got a couple of regular rings. Got Thorn, sounds pretty good. Nature-y stuff. Nature and magic. I'm going to buy it just in case. It's about 2 gold. Well, it's 2 gold and 50 silver. And a spiral band. No, we're not going to bother with that one. Okay. Got some bombs they're selling. Do we need to sell anything from here? I could technically sell the gifts and try and do things very deeply RP-like and only win their friendship by talking, or not. The downside of not winning their friendship means you don't unlock their personal quests. But if we are full going into story mode, that's just the way it goes. It's difficult because I really like finding all the gifts and giving them to them. Oh god, what do you think? Oh shit. I'm at war with myself. Gaminess or the story. Oh, that's painful, guys. Painful. Oh, we can buy some more injury kits. We don't seem to be getting them. We've only got 2 full injury kits and 13 lesser injury kits. Cured of a single injury. The injury kits give you 20 health and cure up to 3 injuries. Oh, god, I've never seen it. 3 injuries at once. Double baked Mabari Crunch. What have we got? We've just got a regular Mabari Crunch. Yeah, we'll be alright. We could get some stamina drafts. I don't know. Draughts? Hard to say, isn't it? But I should be able to make them at some point. But I need to find the recipes. So I will just get, let's say, around 10 silver. That's 4 lesser stamina drafts. I'm not going to get traps and stuff. We've got another Tome of Arcane Technique for almost 6 gold. We haven't used the last one. The last one's supposed to be for Morrigan. We could get this one for Win. What does it do again? Gives the reader 1 point to spend on a talent or spell rendered useless afterwards. Do you think it's worth it? Could be. Remarkable Malachite. It's a gift. I want to get it. Oh no. I can't. Oh, the backpack. We should definitely get the backpack. 6 gold, 25 silver. A bargain. Gives us 10 more slots. Oh, look down here. It says I can compare items to different characters. Oh, wow. Excellent. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I'm not very quick. I guess any kind of thing that gives us a boost. I mean, what's the point of having loads of money just hanging around? I guess we could save up for special items, but yeah, we're going to get one for Win. It's only fair. And I'm going to get the Remarkable Malak. Oh, am I? Oh, what did we come down on with the gifts? Should we go full story? This specifically says Morrigan will want to take a look at it, so we're going to keep that. Oh man, I'm so unsure, because once I've done it, you know. I'm not going to be able to, well, I could come back and buy them, but they could be expensive again. What about Topaz and Sapphire? Are they useful? I probably wrote it down somewhere. Topaz and Sapphire. Yeah, could be useful later on. But sometimes you could give the wrong gift to someone. I'm so conflicted. I think I'm gonna sell the wine and the ale. I just liked having it in my inventory for RP reasons, but we're kind of full up, and then they're not going to give very good. Yeah, I mean they're not special wine, they're not special ale. Yeah, we're going to sell it. It's only like 8 coppers, but clears up some space. Chantry amulet, a portrait, a runestone. I can't do it. I can't do it. I really want to do the gifts. What can I say? Damn, I always talk a big game about my story and my immersion and my RP, and I'm like, but I like to play with gifts. Hey, but I could get it wrong, you know? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm keeping it. I can't. I've got to draw the line. Oh, I'm sorry. Do we have any recipes? Come on, let's be sensible again. Injury kit recipe requires expert. Injury kit could be good. We still haven't found any health poultice recipes that I'm aware of. Ooh, stamina draft recipe. Yeah, let's get that. Recipes all around. Incense of awareness. This just feels like I'm going to end up having lots of stuff hanging around. But it could be interesting. I think I want to get them just to give it a try. I'll get... Should I get them all? Maybe not the lesser ones. We'll get the Incense of Awareness one. I don't even know what it does. We'll get the Injury Kit recipe. We're not going to get the Flame Coating, I don't think. Morrigan can do Flaming Coating for us. I should drink some water, I'm getting croaky. It doesn't look like it's doing anything to my inventory. I'm just learning the recipes, aren't I? Alright, that's enough for now then. Okay, we spent almost 20 gold. Bloody hell. All for the cause. Okay. Okay, we've got some more codex to read. I'm just going to equip what we bought. Does anyone remember what we bought after all that? Nothing there. We bought a ring, a thorn ring. I've got the Keeper's Ring and an Iced Band, so I'm going to wear the Thorn Ring because it has nature resistance and nature damage. Sure, it has +1 to magic, but whatever. That'll help us with our salves and stuff. Can we give the Iced Band to someone else? Alistair has a Runic Worry token that gives a +2 to willpower, +2 to cunning, and a boost to spirit resistance. And just a regular silver ring. Sten has a silver ring and an Iced Band. Wynne has a Fire Band and a Calming Band. So we will replace Alistair's silver ring with the Iced Band. Alright. Codex then. See, this is the relaxing part after the big fight where we won some allies. Characters. We have First Enchanter Irving. This will be an addition. We've already read most of the Irving one. Okay, it's just down this little bit down the bottom. Although much of the circle was destroyed by Uldred's abominations, Irving survived and plans to rebuild what he can. Very stoic guy. So we will do the other one in the Books and Songs chapter. Oh yeah! Dog found me a book. Much of this is illegible. Day 42. I begin to suspect that we are being manipulated, as if by some unseen hand far above us. Always I hear the sound of clicking. Click, 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 click. Several pages are missing, and much of the ink on the remaining page has run together. And then I told them I wouldn't take any cheese unless it came directly from the revered mother's hand. Mud or something similar has soaked into the pages here. Day 115. My mother told me I was special. I never knew how right she was. The ink has smeared horribly. It was Usaris, I swear it. It looked just like the carving in the Arl's drawing room. I sent it to the circle to verify, but I haven't heard from a very moist and chewed book. Thanks, Van Root. We wouldn't have been able to do that without you. Quick save. Oh dear. Do we need to talk to anybody else? I don't want to talk to Cullen because he seems he needs some time to calm down. For some reason, Knight Commander Gregoire is in orange, his text above his name, but we're going to talk to him to see if we can get the Templars on board as well.
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You were very thorough. I'm impressed.
All is well, but I'm afraid I can't stay.
I shan't keep you then. Farewell.
Oh, okay, no option to get the old Templars. I think we're done here. That door's open. Is there anything we could... No, there's just some bodies over there. Alright, out of the circle. Hooray! Good job, everybody! Woo! Okay, now we're going to go to camp. Chill out a bit, because that was a difficult time. Or, no, we should go to the docks. In universe, we wouldn't camp outside the circle tower, would we? So we'll go to the docks. How are we doing for time? We'll have a break in 10 to 15. Cutscene. I have to talk over it to avoid...
I bring word, sire.
Music
There are
gods.
demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies.
It's a bit blurry, isn't
It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an
He seems
interesting
nice.
report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you.
He knows this already. He sent...
I have arranged for a solution.
Yeah, he sent people to kill us.
With your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best.
Everyone seems very good
And
here.
the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Why does Loghain casually wear armor? I mean, you know, he's in his home. He's not about to fight anyone. Get changed, dude. This breaks my immersion. Yeah, sorry, I have to talk over cinematics nowadays. Otherwise my VOD gets muted for the in-game music. It's one of those things. Okay. Looks like we've been there for an entire day because this was very similar to the view when we arrived. Fascinating. Who's down there? Looks like a different guy. And then a Templar on the... Praying Templar down there. Makes sense that we
Alistair,
would...
what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
I will always stop while they have their banter. I want to talk to Fenroot quickly. Fenroot's cool. Do you see anything interesting? Oh. We've got something. A letter. Okay, now we're going to give him a pet because he's a good dog. Without moving. We're petting him with our minds. Well, that was worth it. I will go and read it in the tavern because that's realistic. Oh, excuse me, Win. Everyone looks very similar to last time. I'll pretend to sit down. Let's see what we picked up. Notes then. Oh, we're right on it exactly, I think. If I just check the others. Yes, a letter to someone in High Heather. Dear Heather, how are you? How are mother and father? I got that wrong the wrong way. I don't know why I ask this. It was made clear so many years ago that I am no child of theirs. You are my only family now, and I thank the Maker that you had the love and courage enough to keep calling me sister. I'm happy for you and overjoyed to hear of your upcoming nuptials. Count your blessings. I believe you have snagged yourself a fine lad. So young, and already the owner of his own freehold. Soon you will start a family of your own. Oh, Heather, I do envy you. Perhaps I shall envy you for not much longer. We have hoped and prayed for something, anything, and now I see the prison bars begin to bend and sag. So much injustice has been done to my kind, and they cannot have dreamed that the Maker would allow it to continue. There is a change coming to the tower. I can feel it, and it both excites and terrifies me. I don't know when I shall write again, dear sister, but do not worry. If all goes well, perhaps no letters will be necessary, and you shall find me on your very doorstep. With much love, Gwynllian. Ah, sad stories. Like a mage who believed a good change would come. Because you've got to remember, the mages, there's a lot of mages who aren't particularly happy being stuck in the tower their whole lives, not allowed to go anywhere without a Templar escort. It's very horrible. It's not very surprising that some of them got pushed too far. It just all went rather crazy and murderous. It's a shame. And now it just strengthened the resolve of everybody to keep the circle going. Okay, we've got several character ones. So we gotta sit back in the tavern. I'd say get a beer, but it's a little bit early. I'm just gonna have some water. Okay, Uldred Howe. Now I know that that's the creepy guy we just saw in the cinematic talking to Loghain. Quote, "It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. The Arling of Amaranthine winds along the sinuous northeastern coast of Ferelden. The waking sea is known for its temper, and the storms that... Amaranthine, that's familiar. Sorry, and the storms that sweep in from the warmer northern waters are sudden and brutal. These are the lands of Uldred Howe. He was born during the occupation, and like many nobles at that time, joined Prince Marek's rebels. He fought alongside young Bryce Cousland, future Tern of Highever, and Leonis Bryland, future Earl of Southreach, at the bloody Battle of White River. It was the most catastrophic defeat of the entire occupation, from which only 50 rebel soldiers escaped alive. Although he was decorated for valour by King Marek, Howe's abrasive manners have earned him almost universal dislike amongst his peers. I can't think why. He seems very unpleasant. Alright, some water? Yeah, okay, I'm going to read these final two codexes, whatever they are, and then I'm going to take my break. I am flagging a little bit already, but you know, hopefully I'll be able to get to the end of the stream without completely losing it. In case you missed it, I'm not very well. Anyway, enough of that. Oh, we've got an addition to Loghain MacTier. Right at the bottom. His actions sparked a civil war. Loghain's supporters found themselves fighting their neighbours who blamed Loghain for the death of the king, as well as those who simply wished to take advantage of the power vacuum. It's cool to know that it's not just an easy win for him, like everybody falls in line. They didn't automatically accept that the Grey Wardens were to blame in the fight. They are suspicious of him already. It was a concern because he was a hero of the old war. So it's good to see these kind of things, because as we're running around focusing on gathering allies for the Blight, things are still happening in the realm. And a new character, Zevran Arenai. The crows send their regards. I'm not going to do an accent. Between the Tevinter Imperium, Rivain, and the Free Marches sits the nation of Antiva. Although it possesses few resources of its own, Antiva's location makes it a centre for trade in the north, and the capital, Antiva City, is the wealthiest in the world. Antiva has virtually no army. The monarchy is too weak to support one. Most Antivans would be hard-pressed even to name the current king, as the true power lies in the hands of a dozen merchant princes, each with a personal army, and each locked in a constant struggle for power against all the others. Anyone would think, then, that Antiva would be a ripe target for invasion by one of her neighbours, but even the Qunari leave Antiva alone, for one very good reason. The House of Crows. The most efficient, most feared, and most expensive guild of assassins in the world calls Antiva their home, and their reputation alone defends the borders. So that wasn't actually about Zevran at all. It was about his organisation, the Crows. I was interested to read, it says that the monarchy doesn't have an army. Because I think in a large chunk of the medieval times, monarchs didn't have their own army. You would have like the lords would have maybe a personal guard, and in times of war, the king would like summon his levies up, and they would join into one big army and fight whoever they came against. Having an army, the king having an army, it shouldn't have been necessary. I believe it started to happen around the Tudor time. Again, I'm really, really raking the depths of my memory here, so I'm probably terribly wrong. And if I am, you can absolutely tell me so, because I like to learn and have the knowledge, especially history. Okay, that's the Codex system.